In this video, is real estate really for you? I'm going to explain the adversities and all the tough times I went through as a realtor, even though it's been almost my first year as a real estate agent. And I'm going to tell you guys, is real estate really for you? Or, are you going to be wasting your time if you get your license? Are you going to be doing this? Are you going to be doing that? Is it worth it for you? Let's get right into the video. I'm going to tell you, is it really worth it? Welcome back, guys. My name is Cody with Century 21. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be asking you, is real estate worth it for you? So in this video is going to be kind of another short story video. I will still want to share all the times, all the bad times I had being a realtor, all the times, all my failures I had. What can I learn and what can you learn from my failures of being a realtor so far? And are you mentally ready for all the challenges that come at you before you even become a realtor, before you even pass that test? So in this video, I'm going to dive deep into those struggles that I had to become as consistent with content I do and be codependent on, not codependent, but learn how to deal with clients. I learned how to market myself. I learned strategies that I didn't know before, and I'm way better than 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I was a realtor who didn't know what to do in the market, who didn't know how to market himself. So that's what I'm going to explain in today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, all my socials are in the description below. I post daily content on my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Be sure to give those a follow. And let's get right into the video. So I understand in my past videos I talked about, what is it like being a realtor? What is it like getting your real estate license, and all this stuff. But I'm gonna start literally January. This January, I'm gonna go from January to now. I'm gonna tell you guys all the adversities I went to and all the lessons that I had to learn on my own, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. Something I wish I knew sooner, especially let's start off with content. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you have to market yourself in some sort of way, and content was the way for me to go. Now the crazy thing is, 2 days ago, I posted a video, not post a video, but I had a meeting with my team. We were all talking about, what have we learned so far as a realtor? Or we watched a video, a whole team watched a educational video on how to sell. And one of the boss ladies, one of the owners of Century 21 Parker and Shroggins, asked us, what have we learned so far as like being a realtor? And what all adversities we went through. And that really gave me a good video topic to talk to you guys. What have I learned and how I overcame those adversities. And that's one thing, it's recording content. Not only recording content, but essentially just getting out of your comfort zone. And the first thing people think, and trust me, I used to think this. I sometimes think of this nowadays, is you think how you care about what people think. You have to clear your head of that. Like, you can't care about what people think. Yeah, at first it might be daunting, like I said, but it's like you got to put yourself out there. No matter if it's door knocking, cold calling, making content, or anything, going to events, you have to get out of your comfort zone to do what you need to do. Or unless you're gonna fail in this career, you really are gonna fail in this career. And not only that, you have to have the right mentality. So, not saying 6 months ago or half a year ago in January, literally, I had the mentality. I just didn't have the quote unquote balls to even do this. I was still scared of the camera. I'm still getting used to the camera to this day, believe it or not. If you look at my old videos, obviously not YouTube, but if you look at my older content on my social medias, you see how awkward I kind of look. That's just that's just me telling my story that, hey, this is real. This is real me. I didn't get on camera all confident. I'm ready to record a video. I don't care what nobody think. Obviously, you shouldn't care about what people think, but you should know what you'll be doing. So yeah, really, you have to be confident. I will always keep preaching this. You have to be confident. If you're not confident, if you're not confident in yourself, you're not going to sell anything. You're not going to have a good salesman mentality. You will overall fail in this career if you play so passive in this career. If you play passive, you will fail. Always remember that. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is whenever you have showings or you have new clients. Now, this happened around February. Whenever I had new clients, now this was the time I actually, started first showing houses. This is when, I was like, okay, it's kind of nervous, having client consultations, explaining my value. Now, what I want to explain to you guys about this is that time is of the essence. Whenever you see that in your test, they are not playing with that. Time is of the essence. Now, I lost the client because of two things that I remember to this day. I will always keep this to this day. Now, okay, obviously the first one is going to be like, how did you not get my showing times? How did you not get that? So obviously I wasn't planning ahead. Plan ahead with your clients. So that's one thing. That's one thing I went through. I failed to mention with one of my clients. That's how I lost one client too. I failed to plan. I was really lazy. I was really lazy. You cannot be lazy. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you have to have the right mentality, and you have to have a go-getter mentality. You can't be a B word in this career. You have to go through thick and thin. I even had to go through thick and thin when going door knocking. That was already a big step. That was something I never thought I would be doing. But back to what I was saying, how I lost the client, I wasn't prepared. You know, yeah, I'm prepared to drive to show houses, but I wasn't prepared. I didn't have the notes. I didn't get good communication with them. Now that's one thing that lost them was lack of communication. You have to communicate with people. Now that goes back to my point where you can't be passive in this career. You cannot be passive. You have to be aggressive. You have to communicate. You can't just, hi, yeah, my name's Cody. Yeah, I do real estate. Yeah, you want to see this house? Okay. No, you have to communicate more efficiently. That's how I lost my client at the beginning of the year because I didn't communicate efficiently with them. I didn't. Communication was just bad. That's one thing I learned from when losing my clients. Now I lost another client. Now, whenever you have a client in real estate, that client hired you for a reason. And once that client hired you, you are their priority. Not saying you are their priority, but make them a priority. I'm working a 9 to 5 right now. I have clients. I literally put my clients first. Like literally, if I'm about to go to work and let's say I work from 12 to like 6, I have a client who wants to see a house at like 2 o'clock. I'm gonna let my job know, hey, I'm putting my clients first, and they're gonna go see this house. And if they want to throw an offer on it, they're gonna throw an offer on it. No matter if I'm skipping that day of work or I'm being stupid late to work, my clients come first, and that's my mentality. Now, how I lost these clients was my mistake of telling them I was getting another job, and I was telling them, hey, we're not gonna be able to see houses as much. That was my biggest financial mistake ever. Don't ever tell your clients, yeah, tell them that you're busy. Tell them, yeah, you got other stuff going on, but don't ever tell them that you won't have enough time for them. That's one way to lose clientele. And I lost two clients because of lack of communication and saying the wrong things. Literally saying the wrong things just because I got a new 9 to 5 job. Nowadays, like I told you guys, I work around my job. I told my job what I do for my career, and they completely agree with that. Now, that means that doesn't mean that I get to just leave the job out of nowhere and just go pretend like I had showings and all that stuff for my clients. But it means that how much my clients mean to me. And it's like you in this career, you have to prioritize your real estate career. That's why I kind of find it difficult that people, how do they make real estate as a side hustle? Yeah, you can buy real estate and rent real estate, but when it comes to realtor, how can you be a part-time realtor? You're not going to make it if you are a part-time realtor. You have to be a full-time realtor. And that was my biggest mistake. I could have had that client today if I just didn't say that. Literally, that client, we literally made an offer on a house. I can't forget this. We made an offer on the house literally 2 days ago. 2 days after that, they wanted to back out of the contract because I'm stupid enough to tell them, "Hey, I'm getting another job. Uh, time is short." That's what really killed them. And they were fast, and they were fast buyers. That's the thing. They were fast buyers, so I couldn't really help with that. They were coming from out of state. They were fast buyers. So yes, lack of communication and prioritize the people that hire you. Prioritize the people that hire you. Those are two things that you have to learn. The last thing that I learned this year, other than lack of communication and prioritize your clients, is stop being so lazy and you cannot get complacent. One thing I did learn when making content that I am fixing right now is that I will make all my content in one day. There's no more making content this day, and there's no more making content for another day. Because that what happens is whenever I do set a set day to make to edit content, all of a sudden I will get lazy out of nowhere and not want to edit. And that not only brings into the content space, but that brings into my clients. But it used to bring it to my client space too. I literally used to have clients who wants to see stuff that same day, and then I would schedule it the next day because back then I was just so lazy. I was like, I can do that another day. I can do it another day. That goes back to prioritizing your clients. You have to really prioritize your clients. You cannot be lazy in this field. That's why I said you have to have a salesman mentality. Not only for real estate, if you're a car salesman, if you're any type of salesman, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And it's like you can't get complacent. Like you have to have a plan. You have to execute. You can't push it off to the side. There's one thing I heard from my mentor. You keep pushing off to the side, it's not gonna hurt you now, but it will hurt you later. And I promise you that is the truth. That is the truth. There's a lot of things that I put to the side that not only hurt me in the moment, but like a week or a few weeks later down the line, I'm like, damn man, I was supposed to do that weeks ago and I didn't do it because I was so lazy and so complacent and wanted to do other things in my life and I kept putting it to the side. That's not only going to cost you money, that's going to cost you time, and it could possibly cost you a client. A client. I lost 2 clients because I was lazy, lacking communication, and I was just it just wasn't it just I just wasn't fully there. I had the idea, I just wasn't fully there. Now today I am on lock. I'm on lock. There's no way. There's honestly no way that I can be complacent now. Yeah, I'm gonna have my days where man, I don't feel like it, but you gotta have that in your head, like, man, today can be the day you make it. Today can be the day that you actually change something. Like, try to put that in your head sometimes. Like, the days where you feel like you can't do anything, like the gym, for example. Like literally yesterday, I didn't want to go to the gym. Think about people who doubted you and people who called you out your name and said like just the haters, man. Even though we don't care about the haters, but just think of things that piss you off and people and think of things that like people said that you couldn't do. Like, that's the thing that's gonna get me motivated. Not only necessarily to prove people wrong, but do it for my sake. I'm doing it for my family. It just your family is depending on you. If you're different in your family and you have like a business going on, you're going to the top, and all of a sudden your family members depend on you. That should be enough motivation for you. But overall, I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to tell you guys my recent adversities that I went to, my recent mistakes that I learned while being a realtor in 2024. Obviously, I have past videos where I learned in 2023 how my career started, how I had almost nothing. Now I'm closing deals with my clients, how I lost clients. But like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to touch bases on the adversities that I went to, and hopefully at this end of this video right now, think about your flaws and the things that I went through, the things that I had to learn. Are those things that you need to work on? And if it is, work on those before you get your real estate license. Because if you don't, you're coming here to fail. You really are coming here to fail. And no one's gonna feel sorry for you but yourself. No one's gonna come pick you up. No one's gonna come save you. No one was gonna come save me. I had to learn this myself. But like I said, I don't want to make this a video too long for you guys. But honestly, those are the three adversities that I went through. Those are the three mistakes that I had to learn uh from months prior. Some of them, like when it comes to laziness, yeah, I'm fixing that this week. Literally last week I had that problem. I'm fixing that this week, which I'm about to record another YouTube video. But honestly, you guys, that's really about it for this video. Like I said, all my social medias are down in the description below. I hope you guys enjoy. More content's on the way. You know, next month's content is gonna be a lot more crazier. We're gonna do condos, we're gonna do luxury properties, and I'm super excited for you guys. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. Cody was Century 21. Follow all my social medias in the description, and let's get it.